Hey everybody, Deane here, and I'm super excited to share with you this training. What I'm going to share with you is the Getting Started Guide, and why this is really important is because it's going to help you support your team, whether it's yourself to get up to speed on the product, the business, and the recordings that we have in our other group, or whether you're sending this to someone brand new for the first time. So someone who's just ordered their Healy and they're like, what do I do? This is what you want to send them to support them and nurture them and encourage them throughout this entire experience. So what I'm going to do here is just share my screen, and you'll find this specific link in the post above or somewhere around this video. Okay, so this has 3 sections. First section is number 1, become a Healy expert. So this has to do with everything to do with the product. Step number 2 is learning about the 5 steps, as well as all the pre-recorded trainings we have with our uplines and the leaders within the team. This is an incredible resource for the basic fundamentals of sharing. And the last part is the Quantum Leap Your Income. It's the 7 skills, the 5 beliefs, money mindset, empowering routines and systems. That's all about the business. That's the last 4 months of Brandon and I sharing incredible training with you guys. What we're going to go through first is, if you click on the link now, I'll walk you through this step by step. So this is step number 1. It's all about becoming an expert with the product. Now, if anyone comes to me and says, hey, I don't know how the Healy works. How do I connect it to my phone? Where do I download the apps? I always send them that link to click on number 1. I get them all to watch Healy app setup guide, right? A lot of people are new to technology or they don't know how to set it up. Before I ask any questions, I say, have you watched this video? If they say no, I say, please watch this video, and then we'll get in touch. We have the new trainings that are in here. This goes to our 10K group. This is the back office link. We have the product webinars on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Sydney time. That's to register. And you can send that to anyone in the team. And it's a product educational webinar where Brandon and I will host the Healy experience and the stories, and then always direct the people back to the person that invited them to the webinar. These are the 2 links to download for the apps for iOS and Android. If you want to get updates as well, feel free to put your email in there. Step number 1, please print out the programs, the Healy manual, the Getting Started guide, or get your Healy for free and upgrade. That's the Fast Start guide. So this is important for everyone who gets started to print out, to be aware of. And I highly recommend you guys print these out as well, starting this Quantum Action Challenge. The news updates, okay, the announcements, the holistic practitioner, the US updates, the leadership updates. This holistic practitioner chat, they're all on Telegram, but this one is a specific expert, and you can ask specific questions after reading the pinned post to figure out exactly what that's all about. You can search for headache, back pain, sleep issues. There's already people sharing questions and answers in that. So that's super beneficial. Make sure all your customers to support them are in that chat. Here are some of the groups to get connected with: the testimonial groups, the Quantum Hackers International, which is now the Quantum Community, the Quantum Evolution, a lot of great webinars with Marcus in there, and the 10K group as well. In terms of tech issues, 95% of tech issues are resolved with these 3 steps. Resetting the Healy. Really easy. Tap and hold the button for about 10 seconds until it goes a full green light. That will reset your Healy. The other option is deleting the apps and reinstalling. And the last one is to check your Bluetooth and location settings are turned on your phone. So I always send that to people. I have these saved in my phone as screenshots, so they're my system to help people, as we don't have that much customer service within Healy at the moment. There's a live demonstration for you to understand how to go through the app. This talks about, Peter goes through how to actually turn the Healy on. This is a fantastic video. I usually send this to people to understand how to go through the app, even before I do a remote session with someone, or even just in that first initial conversation with someone to help educate them on the Healy. I send them this video, and I find that they understand more about the analysis and the resonance because it walks through every step of the process. Now, number 7, how does the Healy actually work? It's a webinar with Marcus. I highly recommend that. We then have some of the best webinars here. This goes through the analysis app and how it works with Taryn and Max. Now, more webinars, the blood analysis, the descriptions, which is in the printed version above. We also have, make sure you watch this. I say don't miss this for a reason. Saving the master key. So when you get your Healy for the first time, you're connecting it to your phone. Make sure when you've actually imported the master key onto your phone, send it to yourself. Send it as an email to yourself, because later down the track, if you ever update your phone or if you want to upload the Healy onto someone else's device, you can then go back and utilize the master key. This is all about how to use the app step by step. So please watch this yourself and save this into your notes and send this to every single person that you've enrolled or you're going to enroll, because this will help support them. And it's really your responsibility to look after everyone that you enroll, right? This is about us stepping into leadership and you really helping guide the way. You want to be at least 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of people. So being on top of this so that you can answer the questions and you can really support them so they get the best experience with the Healy, right? Someone who's a raving fan of this product is going to share it organically. And this is to help people become raving fans. Now, if you ever go to the customer service, if you ever go into your back office, right, the customer service process is a bit slow. Please don't be putting in lots and lots of tickets. They will get back to you, but the best possible outcome is to log into your back office at healyworldpartner.healyworld.net, scroll to the bottom left, and there's My Support to lodge a ticket. Lodge a ticket, and then if you really need the issue to go quick, to get resolved, go through these steps: your name, your username, your order number, which is in your back office, the serial number. If you don't have the serial number, it could be on the invoice of your initial purchase, and also the customer service request ID number. Now, once you have this, send it to your upline and send it to, if they don't know anything, send it to their upline and their upline and their upline. Eventually, Peter, our upline, will have direct access to customer service. So if anyone comes to me with like refund issues or needing something didn't happen, I always say, fill in a ticket and then fill in these 4 or 5 questions. I need those to send to someone, then they send it off to head office. This won't be like this forever, guys. It's just until we get customer service here in Australia and around the world. That's the first step. So please go through that yourself and share this with your team. The second part is about sharing. So this is the 5-step formula to helping people upgrade their health with this quantum device. Now, this was originally started about 4 or 5 months ago as a way of just creating a resource for us. This has, the philosophy that we're all about, which is every master was once a disaster, including me. So if you just want to write that down or say it out loud right now, every master was once a disaster, including me. This is just a reminder that, this isn't going to be clean as a whistle straight away. There is zigging and zagging and learning and falling. And, if you, it's like when you decided to walk for the first time, did you get up and walk straight away? No, you fell over, but you got up again. You fell over and you got up again. Or like when you rode a bike for the first time and you rode and you fell over, but you got up and you just keep going. So that's what we really want to install, is to realize that, it's okay to not know everything right now. But you will. The first year in network marketing, the first year in social selling and all this industry is going to be the most challenging. It's going to be a massive learning curve. People, just to set this up as a pre-frame, people overestimate what they're going to do in year 1. Everyone's like, oh, I want to be a millionaire in year 1. Right? Which is it's just a bit crazy. But then they underestimate what they're going to do within year 3. Okay. So my recommendation to you guys is to set at least a 3-year plan, even a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan. And that commitment of going, I'm going to be here looking after my team, and declaring that within yourself and within your actions, within your behavior and your intention, is going to create a safe place to bring in people where you can truly support them. I have a 10-year vision with this. Like, this is it. I'm focusing on this. And so I'm here to support you guys every step of the way through stuff like this. So anyway, this is a video. Please watch that. 3 simple systems I use every day to help me build a business. We have the getting started emails. This is applying for the accelerator. That's actually closed now. But there will be another accelerator in about 4 weeks when we reinitiate the next group. This is a process that Alice created, which is a getting started guide. When you set someone up for the first time and enroll them, what do you actually do? Part of it is going through this website. The other part is in there. The top Healy leader trainings. We're all here to help you find your genius in purest form so you can add more value to the world, right? So these are interviews with Max, with Karsten, with Sarah, with Lara, with Anamaya, with Peter. And if you want to find where the link is to get to these trainings, it's in here. Live weekly trainings. Join the team live each week. So that's the Zoom as well. In terms of some personal development, these are fundamentals. One of my favorite personal development coaches is Jim Rohn. He was a part of network marketing many years ago. He was one of Tony Robbins' trainers, and he's got some incredible books and philosophies on life and business. So I highly recommend you listen to that. Eric Warren's 7 skills of a professional network marketer. How exciting is it to know that there's only 7 skills to build this? There's not 100, 101 skills, just 7. So that goes through those skills and how to actually master those. The master key system, this was recommended by Max. This is all about manifestation, setting your intention. Your word is your wand. And then the magician's way, what it really takes to find your treasure. This is a great book. I highly recommend everyone go and read it. Now, the last couple of parts to this is the 5 steps to sharing Healy without sounding like a salesperson. That's one of my biggest fears when I first got into this. I was like, oh my God, am I going to sound all salesy? So don't just forget about that. Leave that at the door, right? And really master these 5 steps. And it's going to help you share this authentically with your heart and in a really professional way. So first step is to create your story. So if you have your piece of paper and a pen or your journal, right? Your success journal for this workshop. I just bought a brand new journal and I've got a couple of new pens. So jump in here, write these 7 skills out. First part is creating a story. Then you want to write an easy list of 10 people that you can easily approach about this, who's going to listen to you. Planning your approach with your sponsor. Once you have those 10 people, then talk to your sponsor, your upline, and brainstorm what's the best approach, whether it's a video, a text, a call, an event, a webinar. What's the best approach at approaching these people to educate them? Step number 4 is you get feedback, right? You message these people, you get in touch with them, then you sit down with your sponsor for the second time, and they're going to go through each message and go, you could have said this better, you could have done this. This is what you did great. This is where you could improve. And the step number 5 are the best groups to join or add people to. So the first step here is creating a story. I've broken it down step by step. I've given you 4 examples here. Even before his Healy arrived, Flo has actually been sharing it. So these are the 5 steps. Just go through them step by step, write these out on a piece of paper and start practicing this week. I used to go to presentations with this really short story template, which really should be done within 30 seconds. If you can't get it done in 30 seconds, you're talking way too much, okay? This is all about simplicity. This is all about following a structure, and it's about duplication. You know, if you start waffling on and just verbal vomiting on everyone who comes into this thinks that they have to do the same, and it's going to be overwhelming. My biggest recommendation is to keep this simple by following these 5 steps and to keep it within 30 seconds. That's my challenge for you for this video. Can you share this story in a conversation or over the phone, on a voice message within 30 seconds? The second part to this is, who do you know? Let's create a list of just 10 people right now off the top of your head. Who do you know? Who do you know? Create a list. If you want to start adding more to this, there's a memory jogger. This is a great download to actually think of all the places and people in your life, from school, through sports, through community events, through work, through health stuff, through business stuff, through relationships. Connect and just brain dump and put all these contacts in one place. Now, the people at the top of network marketing all have a master list. Okay, if you want to be truly successful with this, it's about creating a database. This is the value that you have. And it's, you know, not necessarily approaching them just yet, but just getting that out of your mind onto the piece of paper or into a spreadsheet or into your phone to really start to put the first step of manifestation into practice, which is at least getting it into physical form, writing it out, typing it out, getting that into momentum. Now, the third step is to plan your approach with your sponsor. Don't plan it by yourself because you're brand new. This is like when you go to driving lessons, okay? You don't go for driving lessons by yourself. You go for driving lessons with someone else who's a professional who has their driver's license. So that's your sponsor or your sponsor's sponsor, and they can help walk you through the 3 different approaches: the direct approach, the indirect approach, the super indirect approach. So these are all tried and tested. Here's a couple of examples that I put in here as well when I approach certain people, as well as Eric Warre going through how to actually present. Step number 4, once you've messaged those 10 people, get the feedback and learn where to improve, okay? It's really important to come at this from a place of honesty and curiousness and just like playfulness. And if something didn't go your way, just be like, isn't that interesting? I'm learning. But the good thing about this industry is that we can earn and learn at the same time. So get leverage, get support from your sponsor, okay? Every step of this way. Go through this, watch that. Connecting people up in 3-way chats is really, really powerful, and getting them onto the webinar for third-party validation. Usually we listen to other people or people in authority than we do from our closest friends or the people in our family. The people closest to us usually believe us the least. It's just this weird thing about psychology. It's taken me a long time to get over, but there's a great power in having other people share exactly what you're going to share. So that's what this is all about. Step number 4. Step number 5 is, where do you put your people, right? You've had a conversation, you want to help to nurture them and educate them. This is our product group. This is our quantum evolution group. This is the Healy experience. The testimonial group is amazing. Tag them in there, send them in there, message them why you sent them in there. It's super, super powerful. So guys, just to recap, we've just gone through the step number 1, which is all about becoming an expert with a product. Step number 2, which is all about becoming, getting your trainer wheels on, so to speak, of network marketing, the basics, the fundamentals. So this is a link that I recommend you go through step by step in your own time, as well as every person that you enroll or have enrolled from now on. Please send them this. Make sure you go through it with them. So number 1, definitely save this into your notes. Save this into your phone somewhere that you can go to it. If you can't find your systems within 20 seconds, you don't have a system. Okay, so whether that's predictive text, on an iPhone, you can go into general settings, keyboard replacement, and actually create replacements. On Android, you can do the same. And by typing in, say, getting started guide, I have in my phone, it pops up with this link. So these are great ways to save time and energy. I'll be coaching you guys on that on another point, because I find it saves me so much time and energy. Instead of looking for the links, I know exactly where they are. Within 1 second, I can have a link to someone. So it saved me a lot of time. So please save this into your notes for now. Send this to your team. Make sure you go through it. And yeah, this is something that you can go through in your own time. Okay, don't feel like you need to go through it all today, because there is a fair bit of stuff in here. But I do know that when you do go through this, what it's going to mean for you is you're going to have more confidence about the product. Your product belief might be a 10 out of 10 after looking at this. I do know that you're going to have more belief in yourself around doing network marketing, and your belief in network marketing, your belief in, the industry, and sharing this with yourself, your belief in yourself will go up as a result of going through this training. And at the end of the day, we've got Mike Myers here. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So have a bit of fun with this, be playful. And that's everything for today's lesson. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we give you some amazing new insights into how to build this Healy business. Have an amazing day.